Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Pass to Daniels. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Johnson, hounded by Adebayo. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risacher. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. It's Wiggins on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Pass to Young. Deflected. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Now here's Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Ware. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Hero. It's Wiggins on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Risacher. And here's Johnson. And that misses. That would have put him up. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Okongwu for 3. And Hero grabs the board. And the Heat with possession. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Back to Adebayo. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Daniels. He's off on the layup. Miami trailing. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Now here's Hero. He's scoreless. Hero on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Daniels. Denied by Adebayo. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. The 3 from Risacher. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, that's what Risacher is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the inside. Young inside to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Pass to Daniels. Misses the 3. Hero from way outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Atlanta on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second.
14.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Back to Daniels. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Yep, that one's good. Okongwu's got his first basket. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Hero for 3. He drops it from range.
They're just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
The kick out to Young. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Outside Burks. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
This 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Hero, and there's the drive. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
It's Daniels with a drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. He was all alone on that one. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Pass to Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. It's Jaquez on the wing. No good again that time. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Okongwu. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Okongwu up top. The kick out to Young. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. There's the three. Rebound, Miami.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Hawks leading. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Picked up by Okongwu. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Launches it. That is Trey's shot. The three. 8 seconds left in the first half of this one. They set the pick. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Robinson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Anderson.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Over to the left wing. Here's Krejci. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 7.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Pass to Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Highsmith. And he makes it on the layup. Highsmith's got his first points of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Niang. Back to LeVert. Beyond the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Rozier, right side. Good D by Niang. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Krejci. Pass to man. LeVert outside. Here's Niang. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Krejci. Sinks it from distance. Krejci's got 6 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Mann. Off target with the 3. Heat trail by 10. Outside Robinson. Puts up a deep three. That shot off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. Outside for LeVert. Fires from deep. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Niang outside. From deep. Now LeVert. The three. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 6.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Johnson with a bucket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Heat. Pass to Capella. LeVert outside. Outside man. From downtown. It's not going to go for him. Heat trail by 11. Hero for 3. The rebound by Mann. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Come get it, come get it.
Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J. Mann's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Ware. Hero for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Bufkin. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
The Hawks, 52.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Clock is at 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risa Shea's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Hero for 3. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
To the inside. Back to Hero. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
The 3 from Risa Shea. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. Miami making a switch here. Pass to Johnson. Here's Risache. 4-3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
Atlanta leading by 16. On the wing, Daniels. That's in. Coming up.